Hi QA folks. Today let's talk about 7 principles of software testing. So these principles are not just for reference, you should apply them in practice because they will help you to create an effective testing strategy. So according to ISTQB, International Software Testing Qualifications Board, the 7 principles are the following. First one, testing shows the presence of defects but not their absence. So basically, if you find some amount of bugs, it doesn't mean that you find all of them, that you found all of them. There might be still be some missing bugs, undiscovered bugs. So it's important to remember about that. Never tell that there is no bugs in the software. You found what you could. Second one, exhaustive testing is not possible. Too many possible inputs, combinations to test. So how can we overcome this kind of limitation is to apply different test design approaches like equivalence class partitioning and so on, boundary value analysis, and risk analysis. And setup basically prioritize your tests. The most important tests with high priority should be tested first. Next one, early testing, meaning that testing should start as early as possible in the software development lifecycle so that any defects in the requirements or missing requirements in design are captured at the early stages. Next one, the fourth one, defect clustering. Basically it tells, or it means that if you find one defect in some particular area or module, you'll likely find more in the same area or module. Usually those modules are those that are being changed the most and the ones that have the most dependencies. So this is kind of defect clustering effect. Next one, pesticide paradox. Basically it says that if the same tests are repeated over and over again, eventually they will no longer find any bugs. So how can we overcome it? Randomize your test data. It's especially easier to do in automated tests. If you don't have any test automation, just use different input test data when you test manually. For example, if you test something with addresses, today use address from one state and one place. In the next regression round, use different state, different address. Next one, testing is context dependent, meaning that there is no one single test strategy that will fit every software product. For example, testing of iOS application is different from the testing how you will test an e-commerce website. So there is always additional context specific to type of software that you are testing. And the last one, the seventh, is called absence of error fallacy. So basically it's saying that if your software is 99% bug free, but it doesn't satisfy user requirements, it's not usable. Software testing isn't about finding bugs, it's about ensuring that the software meets the user's needs. Very simple example, let's take a calculator. Your company might be developing a calculator, it might still work, providing all the correct calculations, but for example, if it will have really small buttons that users can click on with a mouse pointer or on the mobile devices, it will not be usable and convenient to use for the end user. So keep in mind. So basically that's it for this video. See you in the next one.